Hi, it's me, Udoka. Welcome to my channel where I talk about mental health and whatever I want. Welcome. This is like a life update video. Maybe a mukbang because I have my I was about to say Chipotle. My Chick-fil-A. And my signature half Sprite, half lemonade drink. Praying that nobody calls me during this time because if I get a phone call, this will be interrupted and I have to start all over. So first, I want to talk about my ADHD. First of all, ADHD is becoming so trendy. Like, not trendy, but trending. I see so many videos on TikTok, so much community on Clubhouse, and I love it. It's needed, it's valid. I'll say the internet has changed my mind about self-diagnosis. I used to hate the idea of self-diagnosis and be annoyed by people who self-diagnose themselves with mental health issues, but now I get it. It's expensive. It's expensive to go to the doctor. I mean, some of you might be like, the copay is only $30. Well, that's assuming you have good health. That's considered good health insurance when the copay is $30. Some people it's $60. Some people, they are literally living paycheck to paycheck. They can't afford, like, that $30 needs to go to gas. And then some people just don't have insurance. So the office visit might be upward 100, 150, you know what I'm saying? Then you have to deal with the doctor actually believing ADHD is a thing, okay? Yes, there are still doctors who don't think it's real. Or you might have a doctor who's like anti-mental health treatment. Like, they just don't believe. I don't know. People are freaking weird, okay? Maybe a cultural thing, like especially if your doctor's from the same culture as you and like mental health is taboo in your culture. And I have to deal with that. Like your doctor being like, come on, I know our people don't buy into this ADHD thing. I'm not putting you know what I'm saying? You have to deal with that. Okay. Let's say you get a doctor who does believe in mental health. They might not believe you about ADHD, especially if you're a woman. They might be like, no, actually your symptoms are depression, bipolar, this, that, you could be getting misdiagnosed. Even without the bias, you could be misdiagnosed. That's expensive because now you need to get a second opinion. You need to try medication, buy medication, try it, be like, it's not helping. I really think it's ADHD. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. Then you might have a doctor who's like, I don't feel comfortable. Here's a referral to a psychiatrist. Now you have to pay you have to pay for an initial assessment, which is like $100-something. Sometimes $300, $400 if you don't have insurance. So, I get it. I love telehealth because it's making it more accessible for people to find affordable healthcare from the comfort of their home. But I get it. So I'm all for self-diagnoses and using that as a means to seek help for yourself. What that's done for me is I saw an ad talking about ADHD study. Sign me up. What's the study? You gotta take a medicine. I'm like, okay. What kind of medicine? I don't know if I want to put stuff in my body for your study. Oh, it's already FDA approved and already being prescribed to people. We're testing it against Concerta. Shoot, sign me up. So I did. I got signed up. I'm part of the ADHD study. If you haven't seen the ads, I think it's like that green. It's like landmark ADHD study. I don't know. But signed up for it. I've been taking Adhd. Let me see if I have it on me. I don't. But the medicine is called Adhd XR. I love it. I take 25 milligrams. That's the smallest dose you can get. And it's working great for me as of today. We know how stimulants work. They work great for a little bit, then they stop working. But as of for the past 2 weeks, this ish has been the bomb.com. Love it. It's helping me have the wherewithal to survive life, because what's back there? All of my crap. My apartment got flooded from the Texas fiasco. Even right now, like, I've been staying in my partner's sister's house, and I'm like, enough. We're going back to where we live. The carpet is dry. If it's mildew, supposedly they're going to fix it within 2 months, so that's fine. As long as I'm not breathing in mildew for 6 months, and I'll get an air purifier. I go in there and I'm just instantly overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, I need a break. I need a mental break. But if I wasn't on if I was not on Adhd right now, I wouldn't have the wherewithal to even leave my house today. I wouldn't even know where to begin. So Adhd is really helping me get my ish together. I went to the dentist for the first time in a year. I'm getting a lot of stuff done. So a part of this update is also, I am creating like a life management system for myself using this app called Notion. I love Notion. Just YouTube it. Type Notion into the YouTube search bar. Love it. I'm creating like a life binder, like a life management system, kind of. It's not a to-do list. It's just like keeping track of things, because I've come to realize, now that I'm a fully grown woman, I've come to realize, did anything even shake? I don't know. I've come to realize that you have to really self-advocate. Like, you have to be ferociously self-advocating, like, all the time. At first, it's annoying, exhausting, and then as you get older, you just get used to it. You just know this is the game. People will try to play you, so don't be played. And thank God for the internet, because now you're empowered. So if somebody tries to play you, there's somebody on the internet who, benevolent, I don't know the word. What's the word for, like, just as human beings, we want the best for a random stranger. Whatever that word is called, that's what the internet is. So you can post, does this look right to y'all? And they'll say, no, they overpriced it by $200. Get your money, sis. You know what I'm saying? You have to really be self-advocating, and you have to have the details of things, because when you're working with somebody who has an expertise over you, for example, my dentist, he's the expert. He went to dental school. I didn't. But it's my body, right? So I want to respect his judgment as a professional, but I also understand that he doesn't really have incentive to really listen and care about me the way I care about me. You see what I'm saying? So when I went to the dentist, the issue was they wanted to do a root canal because I needed a crown. And they're like, we don't know who did the crown. And I'm like, y'all did the crown. This franchise of dentists did the crown. Yeah, but we have to start over because someone else did the prep work. Y'all did the prep work. Like, you know, like, if I had documented, here, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If I had documented, here's where I last was. Here's what happened. Here's the notes. If I had my stuff together, that makes it so that I can, what I'm saying can have some validation in the eyes of the expert, because the expert sees me as just a layperson who doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. Not even getting into stereotypes, not even getting into, is this person possibly kind of misogynistic, kind of racist, Not even getting into that. Just the inherent bias of you are a layperson, I'm the professional. So having documents, time, place, all that stuff can help protect you. And when you have ADHD, that's not happening. But when you medicated, it can happen, girl. So I'm creating that. I'd like to show it to y'all when I finish it sometime, if I ever finish it. Also, my hair, as you may or may not know, I don't know if you can tell by the edges, my hair's a hot mess. It doesn't grow. Sometimes there's bald spots. I learned I have lichen planopilaris. And at the end of this month, I'll be going to a hair restoration clinic to see if my hair can ever grow again. I don't know. We'll see. I need to start this car. Charge my phone. So you know about the apartment. You know about my ADHD. You know about my hair. Depression, things are pretty much the same with the depression stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. This year, the start of this year has been really trying. Like, really trying. And I've gone through the first 3 months of the year unmedicated. Now that I'm medicated, it feels like there's so much to catch up on. It's a little overwhelming, but I take it one step at a time. I remind myself, take a break, eat food. Just eat food. Glucose to the brain, all that. And just take it one step at a time. The other thing is I have a therapist again. I use BetterHelp. And together we're doing the ADHD cognitive behavioral therapy workbook together. And I'm really glad I have a therapist again. Really glad. I'm really glad that we're doing CBT. I don't do well with free flow therapy. If I do therapy, it needs to be structured. I need to know where are we going? What's our goal? So, I really appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. And then there's the whole... I've been very active on Clubhouse, which might be a mistake. Originally, I wanted to get on Clubhouse to promote my business, and now I'm all overwhelmed about business right now. So what that's done is I've been going into all these rooms about politics and racial issues and gender issues, and it is really annoying. Some of these people on this app are annoying. And also, people are building a relationship with you on this app. It's like, people remember you. People are like, oh, so-and-so's in this room, let's go there. Like, what? It's just so weird. It's like, oh, I didn't know you were really listening to me and you remember me. And, like, you're making decisions on this app based on what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Kind of creepy. Kind of cool. But one thing on the app we've been talking a lot about is, the whole Meghan and Harry thing. I love that they did the interview. it has really changed my view of the royal family and shown me that those people are really trapped. Those people are trapped. Like the royal family, they're trapped. I don't know how the royal institution works, but it sounds stifling. It sounds so stifling. Kudos to Harry, who hates the royal institution. He hates them. He hates them. Kudos to him for being able to put up with it for so long. It's like, a part of me was like, he probably has been looking for an American girl. Like, he probably was like, there's no way I'm marrying a British girl. I need an American girl because Americans, we believe in freedom and we base everything on freedom and we feel entitled to freedom. We do, as we should. And so what happened to Meghan is, a lot of people are saying you can't experience racism when you look almost white. Yes, you can, because if they know there's somebody black in your family, they're going to question you. They will the royal institution will question. It doesn't matter if, well, she's so light-skinned, the chances of her child coming out dark, not even an issue. Doesn't matter. The royal institution is not black people who interact with biracial people all the time and know how it works. The royal institution is the royal institution, and they know you got a black grandmama somewhere. How that baby gonna come out? They want to know. We want to know so we can know how much attention we should be paying to you. So that boy really, Harry, he really said, let me get myself an independent, beautiful American woman. And that's my ticket out. That was his ticket out. Like, I so imagine in my mind, like, Harry coming home from one of the tours and Meghan just in bed like, I can't take it anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm on our side. I just so imagine he came home and she's just inconsolable like that. And he's like, that's it. Babe, pack the bag. And she's like, what? What are you talking about, babe? Pack the bag. Pack the bag to where? We're leaving. What do you mean we're leaving? We're leaving. Harry, we can't leave. We have to. We're leaving. We're leaving. I just imagine that in my mind. Like, that's what happened. In my mind, that's what happened. I would love a movie to be made about this. When can we have a Meghan and Harry movie? When? I want to see it. It's like the ultimate. How can you not make a movie about Meghan and Harry? Listen, a friggin' prince falls in love with this American girl who just has all these big dreams and she's just swept off her feet. And he's like, listen, you have a busy schedule. I have a busy schedule. But why don't you meet me in Botswana? What? What do you mean meet you in Botswana? Meet me in Botswana. I'm doing charity work, but I just have to see you again. It's the only way. I can't wait a whole month for your film to be finished. But I can't afford a ticket to Botswana. Don't worry. I'll have it all handled. Royal private jet, everything. It's like the ultimate fantasy. Is like a dream. Is that not the most freaking romantic thing? And then they just lay in their tent and like look out the tent and look up at the stars and like, how can you not make a movie about that? And then the tables turn because there's some devious person in the HR department of the Royal Institution who's like, no, this cannot be. She is 25% non-white, non-Anglo-Saxon. That's not a good look for the Royal Institution. A resurrection will ensue. I must stop it. And like, it just turns into this whole big thing. Somebody's got to make a movie. Please. I totally just geeked out for a second. But somebody's gonna make a movie, please. Paramount, Universal, somebody. Disney, please. It could be your second Black Princess. Oh my gosh. At least that's what, honey, they gonna claim it. If Disney could put their hands on this story, they finna claim it as the second Black Princess. But anyways, this app has also revealed to me that I am liberal. I'm a liberal. I'm leftist. I'm left. Not commie left, but I'm left. I'm American left. Like, American left is not even what's crazy to me. American left is not even that leftist. I'm American left. I am. The app has, I'm talking with my mouth full. The app has made me hyper aware of my political leaning. And I'm a leftist. But the app has also helped me have a better framework for conservative talking points. Because it used to be, I'll hear a conservative point on something and I would just eye roll like, oh my God, you're so stupid. Now I have a little bit more understanding, a little bit more empathy. I still think most of the talking points are wrong and unnecessary, unneeded. Sometimes I feel like there are some people who are conservative purely to maintain some sort of traditionalism, which is like, for what though? For what purpose? Like, upholding tradition is in and of itself a sanctity, and it's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And why do you want to impose that belief on me? Why do I have to uphold what you think is sacred? I don't think it's sacred. So anyway, I have a little bit more empathy and understanding, but then some of them, some people really just are. It's all the is and isms and phobics. Some people just really are. They really are. And they'll be like, no, I'm not, because I don't say the N-word. It's a little deeper than that. It goes a little deeper than just that. So I'm having a lot of fun on there, but also I recognize that there's still a lot of work to be done for the foundation I'm trying to create. And I feel like I harbor anxiety like 24/7 because I'm playing catch up. But pray that this enhancia continues to work, because then I will get caught up. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited to just feel like I mentally can do it, because I typically feel like I cannot. So that's my update. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun eating with me. I'm going to finish up, go see what I can wrestle with my room, which, by the way, the apartment complex removed all my baseboards and some of the wall as well. So it's cold in there, and the doors don't close anymore. It's just terrific. I give this complex low reviews. I don't like how they're handling it. And y'all some sons of bees for not having your pipes insulated to begin with. But you live and you learn. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, peace out.